What's going on, everybody? It's our Mike, and as you can see, you are looking at my 42-inch widescreen Philips TV. This is an old school TV. I'm gonna tell you right now. It is before they even put optical audio into the back of the TVs to send your audio out of the TV into another audio source, such as an amplifier setup or a surround sound system. So yeah, this is an older Philips, and this is upstairs in my bedroom. If you can see that reflection there, that is a glass paneling that goes around this whole TV, and then we have the speakers on these speaker grills on the outside, right in this area, as you can make out right there. And you can see audio cables here sticking out as well. That's because I have my audio coming through the headphone and out into my Logitech speakers. The speakers on this TV itself have actually done really well, but they just don't have that bass that you like, especially if you're into listening to your music through your TV and streaming your podcasts or watching TV shows. Another thing, my TV normally doesn't sit like this. It kind of sits tucked up in this corner right here. I have it out for a certain reason. And another thing you notice is I don't have a box. There is no receiver up here because we were just using Chromecast up here, and I have the subwoofer here in the back, and the stuff plugged into the power strip is for audio, the TV, and then the my air conditioner as well, sitting right here still. So we're talking about the TV today because this is before they started putting the good ports, audio ports for sound, good audio to go out to a amplifier for a home-built theater system, or your box surround sound systems that would handle that. So yeah, I've been running Logitech speakers that work really good. I mean, these are old school Logitech speakers with the subwoofer and everything, and they work good, they sound good, but I want to make the audio better. I want it to be a little cleaner. So today we're going to add a DAC, digital to analog converter, and let's go ahead and check that out, and I'll show you how I hook this up into it, and we'll see if it improves the audio. So yes, I am recording this kind of a different way. I'm doing this all by hand with my 360 cam just in the 180 half mode, and we are checking out this Rocketek digital to analog converter, DAC for short. It comes with a 3-foot optical cable, and you can plug in either that way or headphone jack wise, or there are quite a few different selections. So we will go ahead and crack it open and take a look at it. I want to first thank Rocketek for sending this to me. They've sent this to me to review and check out. And the trick with these DACs is these are used for anything. These are used for your gaming systems if you're going to hook them up to an older TV, or you want better audio coming out of your gaming system. You would take your left and right analog channels, send it through this, and then send it to the audio you're going to use or the sound system you're going to use for that audio. Your audio coming out of this would be 192 kilohertz, 24 bits per second. Like I said, it's optical coax DAC. It is $18.99 on Amazon if you want to pick up a hold of one of these, or you can even probably find it even cheaper. But I think it might be pretty useful, so we're going to give it a shot. And let me go ahead and crack open our box here. This cable I have right next to it, this is my digital coax, my digital audio cable that we're going to put in the back of the TV, sending it into our DAC. So enjoy HD life. Pop that open. Kind of one-handed here. And first thing you're presented with is your DAC. So, as it shows here on the front, we have digital to analog converter controller, audio controller. We have our output. Output is left and right channels, and your headphone jack. Your input on the back side is your SPDIF, your coax, and then your power. Nothing on the right side. On the left side is the volume control. And that's about it. And there's some weight in there, so you know there's components inside. Motherboard, chipset. Underneath, in the box, we have our power cable, and then there is the optical audio cable, but I had taken that out and stored that away in case I need it for another use. So I've already pre-broken into this box just to check everything out. So that's about it that you get inside. Let's go on ahead and get started on installing. So the first thing we're going to take apart is my audio connection here. I'm going to leave these as is. This is my center channel, my left and right channel, and then actually I think my left and right channel, center channel plus subwoofer, and then my black cord here is connected to my Logitech speakers. This is for the rear channels, so this one is not needed. So we will leave these as is. Just unplug it from the TV. And the reason why I'm unplugging it from the headphone jack itself is because the headphone jack on this TV has its own audio setting under the settings menu. So on my side spine here we have the headphone jack, my USB port, which is what I have the Chromecast plugged into, so that way when I turn the TV on, Chromecast gets power, connects to the internet. Then we have our left and right audio, and this is this is audio video setting 3. Left and right audio, video, and then a, what is this, S line for if you want to hook your computer up. This would be your line for that, or depending on whether DVD, CD player, DVD players, or other receivers that would have this S line on them. This would be an older way of doing it instead of using a coax line. So that is that. Remove the speaker. Then let's move to the back side of the TV. So here on the back side of the television, you can see I have no port for actual fiber optic audio. So I have hooked up our coax audio out line here. That's what it shows. That is plugged in, ran through its little cord keeper, coming out the side right here. And that is where we're going to hook up our DAC. So let's go ahead and hook that in next. So I have our DAC hooked up here, as you can see. We have our audio line coming in. It comes from the back of the TV, going around to the back behind the dresser. The cords aren't super visible. And then our audio going out, which we can see here, output, and that hooks in to the proper channels going up to the controller, which is our volume controller here on the front right speaker of the Logitech system. So turn that power on. So that has power, and I'm obviously already hearing, if you can hear that, you can kind of hear that hum coming from it already. So I take it it's already getting good audio feed. So let's go ahead and turn that down. That's pretty loud, honestly. And that is the max setting on there, and that means then I can therefore turn my audio down on these speakers, because I had them up here earlier and you couldn't hear this hum at all. So it already tells you it's already trying to output better sound, or cleaner, louder sound coming through this DAC into the sound system already. So we will go and turn that down. But that's without even playing any audio, which is what we will test next. So next up, I'm going to pause this once more. We'll put everything back in place the way it should be, and we will go from there. Okay, so I have the TV put back how I like it in the bedroom here on this stand, as you can see, or on the dresser. And you can see it's much cleaner looking now. It's got that angle to it, so when you're just chilling in bed, you can see the TV at a good angle from back here. Not a problem. And you can still hear that kind of white noise like hum. And that is from the DAC, just because if we turn our audio source down, it goes away completely. So it's definitely not picking up any type of interference. It's all coming from that DAC. turned down on there too. So next I will test out audio and we'll see how it sounds. Okay, so for our audio test, we're using Watsky's Tiny Glow Screens Part 3. I'm going to play a couple seconds of it because I don't want to get into any copyright issues with this. So let's listen. And this is at a low volume on the speakers. The speakers themselves are set to almost their minimal setting. We are ready to roll. Chromecast audio is up. It's good. And we will stop it right there for now. I've listened to more than this already, and it does sound better. The only thing you'll hear whenever this is up and running, so like I said, you'll hear that kind of that hum coming from the speakers because it's trying to pick up any sound that is coming through our audio input down here. Now if I unplug this, yeah, it goes away. So it is definitely just trying to pick up audio coming through the TV, which inside the DAC there's nothing. It's just silentness, not white noise, but just silentness because there's no audio being fed through the TV, through the Chromecast to the DAC yet. So anyway, if you guys like this video, I know it's something different, kind of a little long. If you want to check out that DAC, I'll leave a link down in the video description. As always, like, comment, subscribe, especially if you're new. Share with somebody else that might be into audio, that might want to upgrade an older TV, give it some better sound. Pass this along to them. An $18 fix is not bad. That is pretty cheap. And yeah, also check out my Twitter page as well. This will also be posted in there as well. You guys can write me on Twitter, direct message me if you have any questions about anything else you want me to check out, look into, hit me up. Or even if you guys think there's a better way I can make this older TV setup better, let me know. I'll see you all in the next one.